Well, good evening, everybody. And okay, audio check. Anybody tell me if my audio is working? Otherwise, I'm going to be talking to a scared chicken. I would hope that it's running here. One good way to find out. But that ain't going to do it. Let me do this. Testing 1, 2. Yep, we're going. Okay, just want to make sure the sound's going okay. Now, the subject of tonight's live stream is the chicken. And as soon as I get my next slide, I will show you who the chicken, whoop, don't want that, chicken is. And I will say good evening to everybody. Thank you, Laurie. I noticed that because you associate with me, you're getting bad press over on the terrorism channel, which is, that's the whole idea is they say bad things about people that tune into the show so that people get scared off. That's the kind of gang stalking they're going and getting involved in over there. Okay. I was just in a this is apparently there's a Twitter account that goes by Augusta, and Augusta has made a post this afternoon that I just became aware of, and so I'm gonna copy this and bring it into the room. This is a little bit. You can mull this one over while I. Don't. And we go over into. I want overlay. No, there we go. This was just brought to my attention on Twitter, and it says, from what I witnessed, Randy is in this for the money. She seemed to be obsessed with her cash stash. Randy funds the PPTF and is expecting big paychecks for her expenses. Her words, not mine. She actually bragged to me about it. This is a huge red flag for me. Not sure about Tim. Now, this is one of several people that are putting up um, posts about they're having doubts about Timmy. And now, while you guys go ahead and read that and discuss it among yourselves, I'm going to find this next slide so we can get the ball rolling here. Okay, now back to the. Thought I. This is one of these things where I thought I copied it. And so, I'm going to introduce you now to the chicken and why she is the subject of tonight's live stream. Infiltrated by truth. Gotta be careful with how I do that. I accidentally put up infiltrated for truth, and someone over on Telegram got her panties all up in a wad, and so, apparently if you make a typo, there's no excuse. Even though these people do it all the time, and they also use bad grammar. But the gist of it was that Infiltrated by Truth stated that she will not be attending the chat, and she used as an excuse that she was treated badly in the Friday Mobile-thon, Truthathon, where she came in here under a different name because she said I blocked her, and proceeded to gang stalk the chat. And the one thing she said was that this butterfly mama, whoever the hell she is actually someone that I created or someone else created. And it's really one of us. And that's not true. I don't know who Butterfly Mama is, and Butterfly Mama is also banned from the chat. Simple as that. No Home Seth supporter is going to be in this chat from now on. If they come in here, they're going to be reported as spam and dealt with accordingly. Now, as to what I had planned to do tonight with Infiltrated by Truth, I was going to have it so that only she and I would be on the text. None of you other people would be allowed to chat. You guys could sit aside and watch, but no one was to make a comment. There was not going to be any call-ins by anyone, and I was going to basically limit the Q&A between me and Infiltrated on things that she had said about me. What did I just tell you, Infiltrated? You were banned because you did not want to be in here. Now all of a sudden you're in here. I don't get it. This is a lie. All right, Infiltrated, since you decided to back out of your backing out, this is what Infiltrated has put up. I know what infiltrates you. You do not want Timmy to find true love, and you've been trying to drive a wedge between us. You are dead wrong. You've been disrespectful. Shame on you. Well, you just told a lie. If you would go over and read the text that I had put on your Telegram, I told you why. Timothy Charles Holmseth has accused me of at least 6 murders. He's accused me of being a rapist. He's accused me of being all kinds of things. And these are lies. And I put it to you directly over on your Telegram channel that I asked you on Friday when you came in here under a different name, do you believe Tim Holmseth when he says that I am involved in the Delphi murders? Do you believe Tim Holmseth when he says I am a serial child killer? And so forth. And you refused to answer the question. Task Force refused to answer the question. And because of that, you people are no longer welcome in here. Now, you've got several channels over there where you can lie to your heart's content, because that's what the channel is for. Telegram is for people to lie their ears off. They won't do anything about it. They do not respect copyright. They do not respect trademarks. And they certainly do not respect ethical behavior on the part of those that are on Telegram. They are there simply to make bowl pills. Infiltrated, you lie once again. I did not send Astro to you. Astro has me blocked. Astro hates my guts. I don't know where the hell you got the idea that me and Astro are close to being friends. All the information that has been put on your site, all the pictures that were displayed on your site came from Astro. She has all these so-called embarrassing pictures against Levi Page. She has all the pictures that were put up about Kim Picasio, and she has all the pictures that were put up about Alexander Goddard. You ought to go into my Twitter account and go back about 5 years and see the stuff that she wrote about me. As a matter of fact, just to show you the truth, I'm going to go. Well, I'll tell you what. I am here and I am pissed, Truth. You are a hypocrite. You are a liar. You are a fraud. You support a man that wants me that has accused me of murdering children. What pictures am I talking about? Pictures of do you not even look at your own chat? It was done by Astro through an account called The Watcher. And on that account were pictures of a man laying face down in his whitey tighties. There was a picture of a man wearing a Oath Keeper's hat. There's pictures of Kim Picasio. There's all kinds of pictures on there. Astro supplied it all. Now, if that wasn't Astro, it was somebody she gave the pictures to. Astro hates Kim Picasio with a passion, more than Timmy does. Astro hates Levi Page more than you, more than Timmy does. Astro is still actively trying to get it to where Levi cannot be in the media. There is no way in hell that Astro is anything near a friend of mine. You just asked what pictures. I mean, make up your damn mind, Infiltrated. You said right here, what pictures are you talking about? Those pictures that I just described were put on your channel, the the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force. The pictures were there. I can't help it if you don't look at your own chat. I will make Levi Page a victim because he is a victim. He's a victim of Timothy Charles Holmseth. Timothy Charles Holmseth has made at least a dozen lies about Levi Page. Timothy Charles Holmseth has put up a complete dossier on his blog that since January 28th has been nothing more than a begging us buy t-shirts. Timothy Charles Holmseth is a liar. Timothy Charles Holmseth is a fraud. Timothy Charles Holmseth attacks Levi for no reason. Well, you're the liar, Infiltrate. You can sit there and call me a liar all you want. You're the one that's a liar. So you come in here and you gang stalk this channel. You are told over on your Telegram not to come in here, and here you are. I mean, do you have a problem with the English language? I know you're from a foreign country, but I thought, I have no handler. Timmy's the one that has a handler. I have no handler. No one tells me what to do, how to say it, or when to say it. Seems to me you're the one that's being handled. You're handled by Timothy Charles Holmseth and Randy Lynn Erickson. And you have scrambled eggs for breakfast, or something, for brains and for breakfast, I guess. Because you are the second most prolific liar to Timothy Charles Holmseth. A big liar. And you're damn lucky you're not banned right now. But I want people on here to see who you are. Well, fine. Then you go, and get handled. Maybe if he gets some, he'll calm down and quit lying about people. I mean, but you believe in a guy that goes around and falsely accuses people of murder, which doesn't say a whole hell about about you. So yeah, it's well, you know how to get a hold of Timmy. I'm sure you two can find a way to do the mattress mambo together. That would be a hell of a sight. But I'll tell you something. He can't get a passport. He's got a warrant for his arrest, which means he can't get a passport. He's a flight risk. So unless you get on that little ship lollipop that he bought, then you ain't going to be doing much handling of anybody. And you can't get in the United States because your country has a restriction on people leaving. The United States has restrictions. You will not be able to get into this country because you refused to be vaccinated unless you buy one of those fake ones, which is a felony. Yeah, if you want, knock yourself out. I'm not objecting. You don't see me objecting. All I'm telling you is that Tim Homseth is no hero. You want him to be a hero? That's your fault. It's not mine. But I am not, I am going to keep calling Tim Homseth a fraud and a liar because he is a fraud and a liar. If you want to get involved with him, knock yourself out. I don't know why you're arguing with me about it. Oh, could be. I don't know. I'll tell you a way to find out, though. I'm going to go over into Telegram and see if she's posting. But after tonight, I am going to put infiltrated by Truth on the list of people that are banned from this channel. She's banned from this channel, and she's banned from the other one. And well, good, Luke. I hope you have your life insurance caught up to date and your will made out and everything. And just don't come in and, if you're stupid enough not to be vaxxed, that's no skin off my back. Okay, now what we're gonna do, let's go to Telegram. See what's okay. We got butterfly. Mama doesn't like me talking. Well, it's your panties that are in a wad, butterfly. So that means that butterfly is monitoring the show, which is fine. She just can't come in here. She's not allowed to comment. And I will be putting infiltrated on my ban list. So if it's the real one or the fake one, it doesn't matter. She's banned. Well, so far we have spam, spam, spam. Spamming the crap out of that channel. Jesus. Well, I've gone through 10 postings of the same thing over and over again. People have no control over this channel. Nope, more spam, more spam. More spam, more spam. More spam, more spam. Lots of spam. Okay. Oh, screw it. I can't get to this channel. It's been something like 20 spams of people trying to promote this damn movie. Well, see, there's no way for you to prove that. Ooh, boy, she must be getting into the soupy sauce, man. Hell, keep them occupied. Maybe it'll keep them from lying to everybody. Giddy up, ride that pony. Probably doesn't know what that means, but She might be good at riding the pony. Less incredible is... That is an understatement on her part. Believe me. Well, so far, no denials out of Telegram. So that was the real thing. Doesn't matter because but well, tell you what, Luke, I guess you can go love somewhere else because you're gone. Because you're a Timmy supporter. You don't belong in here. So goodbye. You know, why don't you go over on Telegram? They'd love you over there. You know, anybody that's a supporter of Timmy. And okay, I think we've had enough of infiltrated. By infiltrated, you're permanently blocked. Oh, somebody else must have got her because he's not. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Here's your news. Live from ABC News.
Alexa, shut off the news. I don't know why that thing did that. That Alexa does the damnedest things. Yeah, unless he buys that little boat down in the marina. But, you know, yeah, the thing about it is, I don't care about their relationship. I mean, if she wants to do the thing with Timmy, that's, you know, I don't care. You know, I don't get what, you know, where she thinks that I care about who Timmy gets along with. I certainly don't. You know, if it gets him to pay attention on somebody else, works for me. But let me see. But let me go back. It's going to take me a while to scroll through this. This is going to be a relatively short thing tonight because I have a couple things that. Okay, we got to go back to the 18th. February 20th. There are, you know, I have like a fast scrolling that I can do on the phone. But it, well, actually, I don't think there'd be cohabitation in jail, and they certainly wouldn't be able to broadcast from jails. You know. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I think what's going to wind up happening, I think by the way things are settling out, is Randy's going to wind up taking the fall for everything because she has the money. Because when you file a civil lawsuit, you're after the money. And that's what's going on here. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Nobody wants to comment about that boat over on Telegram. They have completely ignored it. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome to the stream. Somebody chickened out and will not be in here. Okay. she posted, Infiltrator posted a section of my chat, and it says Michael Thomas posted Levi Butterfly is Astro. The Seeker writes, it pisses me off. I don't want to use this account here. Michael Thomas, she likes your underwear. The Seeker, she never said that about me, Mert, so now you're trying to pit me against Butterfly now? Well, and then Infiltrator writes, I am the only one that told you they made an imposter account about you, Butterfly. They do this with everyone. Stop trying to turn everything on me whatsoever. You are wrong. I am not your enemy. I have a lot going on. So maybe Butterfly and Infiltrated, whatever the hell her name is, they can kiss and make up. So, so there we have that. And the thing of it is, what's funny is, even on Friday, I tried to explain this to Infiltrator, that impersonation is common on the internet. Butterfly Mama has stated that Truth Punisher and Infiltrated are the same person. Now, if that is, somebody took, I think it was Butterfly that took a clip of mine and put it over on, Butterfly says, no, that's not me. I have an idea who it is, though. And so, as I said, impersonations have been going on the internet since day one. I mean, back when the public did not have access to the internet, there were impersonations going on. There were impersonations in America Online, in CompuServe, Genie, you name it. There were impersonators there, and and it's a reality of the internet. So I don't know. See, I don't know how that came up. Telegram is weird. I don't want the damn keyboard. But it's going to give it to me anyway. Joint Special Operations Command does not have any association with Tim Homestead. But there's no trying to explain that with these idiots. So I gotta scroll back up here again, try and get up to the 19th, because that's what triggered all this. But now she got all upset and bent out of shape because everybody was being mean to her, and so she said, no, I'm not going into your show, but you'd be happy if you call into my show, and that way I can talk over the top of you and not let you get a word in edgewise. We went through that. That little stunt she pulled with Levi was enough to say, nope, we're not going on audio. But she don't like that. She wants to be able to shoot her mouth off. And it ain't happening. And she's not going to be in here at all after this. So. Okay, still looking here. 19th. Because there's one particular post I'm looking for. I thought I had the picture, but it's gotten, for some weird reason, this phone is downloading all of her other channel. And I didn't even ask for it. So now I got a shitload of photographs I got to go in and clean out of my phone. And which is fine because I'm getting a new phone shortly and I'm not going to take anything from this phone into that phone. So that'll take care of that. Because she asked me a bunch of questions and I was going to address them before she came on the air to talk. And with all the spam and everything, it's hard to find the image. And I know I took a screenshot of it, but it would take me just as long to find it that way. So we are on the 19th at 4:37. All right. 4:07. I don't get. Oh, this is the 19th. That's why. Okay. Boy, they sure had a big deal about my chat Friday. Holy mackerel. Who's pretending to be me on YouTube? I'm listening to Mert's live streams from last night and am shocked he appears to be answering questions from someone by the name of Butterfly Mama. But it ain't me. What the hell? Well, apparently Butterfly Mama doesn't know how easy it is to impersonate an account on the internet. That's why I have been arguing for the last 10 years that the material that Tim Halseth uses against me is from an impersonator, but no one wants to hear that. It just goes right over their head. But when they get impersonated, oh my goodness. All hell breaks loose in Telegram land. Check your settings in your phone. Is it showing my phone again? That's alright. I had that set once, and I guess it unset. It's okay, I'll just not answer the phone. I know on one channel the phone number comes up. Conservatives nearly assassinated. And now we get spammed by the Truth Channel. Another spam by the Truth Channel. And it's the same two posts over and over and over again. People have absolutely no idea of how to administer a website. So all you gotta do is delete them. If you don't like it, delete them. They won't delete them. Oh, God. New search for Haley Cummings. Missing Orlando girl found alive. Nope. That's bad information. And we get into these weird false information about the shoe trees. I swear these people don't care to do any research at all. Just stupid stuff that gets posted over there. There we go with that movie being spammed again. Well, I just am not finding it. Well, I would answer your questions, Infiltrated, but I can't find them. I'm having to go through a ton of bull crap and not showing up. That's interesting. February 18th. Now we should run into this set of questions. God, this what you have to go through to find anything on here. An incredible amount of crap on here. That's interesting. She denies making an image, and she's using the photo of the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force image that was stolen from the Art Department of the Army. Okay, I think we're getting here. This is the part where do, 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 do. Well, I don't know. If this goes into the 17th and I missed the questions. Unless she deleted them. Tell you, it doesn't take much to convince these people of anything. It takes absolutely zero. You know, I guess as long as you agree with these people, you can say anything you damn well please and they will not check it. So. February 18th, we still can't find it. Maybe she'll repost it on Telegram. I don't know if she can do, you know, but it's not showing up. I love how they just death as all these people know. Hang this person, execute this person, shoot this person. Goodness gracious. Okay, getting close. Now I had told her at 12:27 p.m. on the 18th that I was going to restrict this show so that there would be no problem for her to whine, and she decided to turn it down because of what happened on Friday. No, not just the Gang Stalkers Warrior for Truth only posted about 2 times immediately after me this week. I have the screenshot you are upstairs. Oh, then she was responding to somebody else. We're getting closer. Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. And this account with the Don't Tread on Me, I missed out on that one. Because somebody created it and then they didn't. Doop, doop, doop. Almost there. Okay. Now, these are the questions that um, Infiltrated asked me, and I was going to address these before the show. And it starts out, this was posted on the 18th. Her timestamp has it at, I had to scroll down to this entire thing to get to it, 10:49 a.m. on the 18th. Now, I don't know if that's her time zone or the time zone for Telegram or what the deal is. I don't know how that works. But, Mert, I gave you the link to my chat group. I haven't had time to go through the Delphi murders or Summer Wells for that matter. I will say I trust Holmseth's investigative skills to be sure, but I would like to review the materials for myself before making a statement about the cases or forming an opinion. This means, basically, that she cannot decide if I am or am not guilty of murdering the Delphi teenagers. And this is 48 hours plus later, and she still has not made a decision about whether or not I am a serial killer of children, as Tim Holmseth says. And I'm supposed to trust this woman's judgment? I still have unanswered questions for you, too. All right, this is what set this whole thing off. This is why I was going to let her in here tonight to ask these same questions over again. And so I'm going to answer them here. And since these people are copying every single solitary minute of my live streams, you are going to hear my answers. The question is this: who paid for the hotel you and Kim had the rendezvous in? Answer: I paid for the room. Me, myself, and I. Kim did not pay 1 cent of my expenses while I was down there. I paid all my expenses. That is the answer. Number 2. That was Field and Kim's trial. Why did you feel the need to go? Because it is a trial having to do with Field McConnell making threats against Kim Picazio, lying about Kim Picazio, and harassing Kim Picazio. Kim Picazio asked him politely not to talk about her, to leave her alone. Then she filed the restraining order that Field McConnell once again violated, and so that's what led to his arrest and eventual extradition to Florida. Now, Field McConnell went into court, pled nolo contendere, wrote an apology letter to Kim Picazio, was put on probation for 2 years, told not to go on the internet and not to mention Kim Picazio and not to associate with Timothy Holmseth. Now, this is the part that really is interesting. It shows what kind of a mind she has. To support, to get fresh with. So right there, she's implying that this is going to be some kind of a tryst or something like people have been accusing Timmy of doing with Randy. So, but the answer is no. I went down there to cover a trial that was in the matter of the public interest, and people on my channel wanted me to cover it. Bert, who is John Taylor? Is that Fireman John? Well, I guess you're going to have to ask Fireman John. I know Fireman John by Fireman John. And the only reason he came to your attention is because for 10 minutes he was an administrator on my stream one time. One time. And Timmy went after him with both barrels. Simply because he was on my channel. This is how Timothy operates. And since that time, you don't see Fireman John in my room. Because he's not going to be put in the crosshairs of some conspiracy nuts simply because he spent 10 minutes being a moderator on my channel. Agent 19 threatened me and my dogs, ? Well, since I have not seen the threat, I don't know. You have to take that up with Agent 19. And once again, if Agent 19 made a threat, report him to the authorities. You have law enforcement in your country, report them. I have seen no report. And, there's people around the internet that swear they know who Agent 19 is. Let me see a police report. Until then, I'm not going to believe that he made any kind of threat. Deep State Dave acts like your friend and he threatens me daily, ? That's a statement in the form of a question. I do have conversations with Deep State Dave occasionally. That said, I do not have any responsibility for what Deep State Dave does on the internet. He is his own person. He is free to do what he wants. I am not going to, anything Deep State Dave says or does is on his shoulders, not mine. I am not a handler of his. He's not a handler of me. He is an independent commenter. He comments and does what he wants. If you have a problem with Deep State Dave, take care of it yourself. Are you friends with the people who stalk me? Now, this is an interesting question because what is stalking? Now, you have a public website, first of all, and look at all the things that you say about these other people, and yet they're supposed to sit on their hands and let you trash them. And if they respond to you in any way, shape, or form, all of a sudden, that is stalking. That ain't going to fly. How does Virago Kennedy know my location? Well, you basically gave that away because, number one, you made a phone call to a government military installation here in the United States. And second of all, you gave enough clues that people found out that you're a woman that's been protesting in Canada and, you're an anti-vaxxer. And you told about your profession, the kind of business you're in and everything. It doesn't take much to figure out who you are. You basically gave all your information out on the internet, on YouTube. There's a video of you on YouTube. How does Alexandra Goddard have my medical records? Again, ask Alexandra Goddard. I haven't seen your medical records. I didn't know there were any medical records. I have been told that you basically told your life story on the internet over on YouTube and other locations, so that's how people would find out that you're in any kind of medical situation to begin with. But I have no idea for this stuff. How do they know I cried my head off when they were threatening me with gang rape and death? Number one, I don't have any proof of that. I haven't seen any of this. And number two, you don't seem to care what people are doing to me. Saying that I murder children, saying that I eat babies, saying that I'm involved with the finders and all this other bullshit. You don't seem to mind that. You join right in on it. Alex and Levi have treated me horribly along with you-know-who. Why do you support people who act like gang stalking terrorists? Number one, again, I do not have control over what Levi and Alex do on the internet. Absolutely, positively no control. If you believe that you've been wronged, you have two options. You can sue them or you can report them to law enforcement. But, don't come whining to me because I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. These people are their own people. They're going to do what they want, period. Now, another question. Why do you and I share a couple of common enemies? Boy, you really have not been watching what's been going on over the past 10 years. Astro is an enemy of mine. She thinks that you're somebody else, that she's turned against you. This is what she does. There are other people out there that don't like either one of us, and it happens. It's logical that, we're going to have mutual enemies. Who is the blotcher? Why did he and BM make an appearance at the exact same time to assault my character? They went against you too. Well, no shit. First of all, BM hates me just as much as she hates you, apparently. She is no friend of mine. She is a supporter of Tim Holmseth. Period. And the Watcher, again, is likely the time has come who is also Astro, or alleged to be Astro. So if Astro is somebody you absolutely cannot trust. That person swings back and forth like a pendulum. You never know where she's going to land. And she loves to play games, but she hates she hates Kim Picasio, and she hates Levi Page. So you two are on the same page when it comes to that one. I have a million other questions, blah, blah, blah. So your questions have been answered, Infiltrated. So don't tell me that your questions have not been answered. I just answered them. You would have been able to come in here. Check your settings in your phone. I use another phone. Well, I'm going to check my settings and find out what's going on with it. I'll probably just block the channel because it's just all it is junk. And it's probably notifications I've got on there, and I don't know what the deal is. Butterfly Mama. I read it verbatim from her comment, but BM is Butterfly Mama, which might as well be a bowel movement, because all that's coming out is crap out of all of them. Latest from Telegram, so she is watching the show. I have a chat. Virgo, VERIGO Kennedy is in all my chats. Ask her how to get in. You can record a voice note. You are in my channel, so don't block me on YouTube, please, and give me a heads up before you put your show together. You were told, Infiltrated, Friday, that I was going to be doing the show. You were told on Friday that I would tell you on Sunday how the show was going to work. And basically that only you and I were going to be doing the chat. I would do voice chat. You would do text because of how you treated Levi in your chat the other night. I don't like being talked over when I'm trying to respond to a comment. And you trounced all over him, and that is very poor interviewing, which is basically what you were doing. That was not a conversation, it was a monologue from you. You swore at him, you called him names, and for that reason, I made the decision that there would be no audio from you on the show. And just like I'm doing now, you responded to me in text over on your Telegram. I responded I read your comments on the air live, and I'm commenting now on that post. So if you want to ask questions from your own Telegram, knock yourself out. But I will not respond on Telegram, and I will not respond audio on your chats. If my name comes up as being on your chat, it's because I'm either reading or listening. There's nothing you can read and listen all you want on this channel that I'm on right now. You simply cannot comment. That's the restriction, because you cannot be trusted, period. Yeah, infiltrated by truth is listening to the show or watching the show because she's making live comments on her Telegram as I speak about her on here. And she had 3 days ago asked me a bunch of questions, and I've answered them. Now, whether she believes it or not, I don't care. But she had plenty of warning, and she chose to chicken out. And and it was fairly short notice. I had about 8 hours to figure out how I was going to correct this. And I don't have all the time in the world to be messing around with this show. So I was able to get things corrected, and this is where we're at right now. And what I did is she had a set of questions. I went and found the set of questions, and I answered them. And then she made a comment over on Telegram, and I put that comment on here. So that is that. So she is supporting someone who believes that I killed children, and I simply cannot trust someone in that mindset. I think the settings for Android and iPhone are the same. What I would need to do is go in and change the notification settings either on my phone or the notification settings coming out of Telegram. Let me go to Telegram again, because she has a different channel. Because she has the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force, and then she has Infiltrated by Truth. Now, what the hell is this? She put a link in. Suppress technology, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Alright, what I'm going to do is I've muted the channel. Maybe that'll quit this recording. Because it's... I don't know how anyone that is sane can believe that Tim Holmseth has anything at all to do with the Joint Special Operations Command. It just... Cannibalism may spark Mama Bear uprising. Truckers and bikers to mobilize. I wonder who... So bikers are going to, on Tim's orders, bikers are going to go around and kill a bunch of innocent people. And what's interesting is this is the list of the names of alleged torturers and cannibals published by Minnesota law firm War. It's funny. I went through. I didn't see this, but okay. Our cannibal list are as follows: Hillary Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Joe Biden, Newt Gingrich, Dick Cheney, Dan Quayle, Mike Pence, John Kerry, Muammar Gaddafi, Amy Coney Barrett, and Elon Musk. That's how crazy this guy is. Okay, that's what I thought. Let me, because basically what it's gonna. Let's close all. Let's see. We go to settings. Go to app. Gotta log down. Accounts, apps. Okay. Permission manager for apps. Of course, this is in alphabetical order. I got a shitload of apps on this phone. Because on my other phone, I will not have Telegram on it. Because this is a very unsecure website. Yeah, and those people are in for a rude awakening. Shoot. I had a long day today. Now I'm going to have a long day tomorrow. I'm going to have a long day for. Okay. 1.49 gigabytes. Yeah, this thing's been sucking a lot of data. 270 megabytes of internal storage. Okay, permissions. Allowed camera, location. Okay. Okay, we're going to deny that one. Microphone, phone. Going to deny that one. Contacts. I've already denied that one. Call logs. Denied that one. Okay, what it does not say. Okay. Telegram. Do not show. Alright. So I will no longer be getting notifications from Telegram from anybody until I can. Apparently, it goes for the whole app and not for individual accounts. So that takes care of that. And so now what I got to see is. Okay, so it's. Alright, we'll know if, I may have wound up blocking Telegram, which is no loss. But I thought that was kind of neat that Tim Holmseth has called Ronald Reagan a cannibal. I mean, my. And we have. Now, this is the part that irritates me a little bit. Is. Well, I just screwed that up. Let me get back into BitChute. I gotta change BitChute to bullshit. Okay, now Timmy has put up the picture of him in front of the boat with the Trump flag on it, which is also for sale. And he put a picture up of him standing in front of two different boats. The one that's for sale and the one with the Trump sign on it, which is also for sale. And nobody addressed Well, he put up a picture of himself in front of the boat. And this is the thing he says. Hillary's operatives are staking out locations around the United States in the hunt of Timothy Truthathon. Says it should be for Timmy. Learn how to write. After U.S. court case in Minnesota receives affidavits from eyewitnesses who saw Hillary Clinton and other heads of state torturing, raping, and eating children. U.S. court filings show FBI, CIA operatives claim federal court judge in Minnesota is under their control. Okay, Timmy. Well, that explains why you're down in a marina buying a second boat. Glad you cleared that one up. Yeah, but it's about a minute and a half of context, then we play the same slideshow over and over again. And this is interesting. Oh, you can take and put that ninja away. Bid shoots another one of these. And this is something interesting. Tim Holmsath is not calling himself a war correspondent. So Tim Holmsath is practicing stolen valor, this time with claiming to be on the same level as the men and women who go over to battle zones, like right now over into the Ukraine, dodging bullets and hand grenades and howitzer shells and everything else, to bring everybody the news on what's going on there. He's equating himself to people that went to Afghanistan. He's equating himself to people that went to the Middle East and all of the Desert Storm and so on. This is how important Tim Holmsath makes himself out to be. That he's this all-important war correspondent when actually all he is a pathological liar. And it's sad that he's allowed to get away with it. Now, there is no penalty for going out and pretending you're a war correspondent. Yeah, Mary, this is the second time that Tim Holmsath has photographed himself in front of a boat that is for sale. He did it almost a year ago. I did a report on it, and he claimed that it was an instruction manual for how to get children out of the country. And I said that was a hypothetical of why he might be trying to get children out of the country. And now, with the purchase of the second boat, we are looking at the possibility that he is trying to escape the United States jurisdiction because he may be called as a potential witness in a lawsuit. In a civil lawsuit, it may eventually be called as a material witness for the prosecution in a criminal case. And yeah, that is the craziest thing. This is, he started the war correspondent thing a while back, and it didn't dawn on me that he's actually claiming to be a war correspondent. And that's ridiculous. He is no more a war correspondent than I am. I would never, ever claim to be a war correspondent. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. I mean, he's sightseeing around the country. He takes pictures of himself in front of boats. He takes pictures of himself in front of a building. And now all of a sudden, he's out there saying, oh, I'm a all big, important, brave war correspondent. And he's got some Canadian woman all up his ass that wants to do the mattress mambo with him. I mean, God, it's unbelievable how low people's standards are met. Okay, it still works. So, at least now it looks like I won't be getting my phone cluttered with that crap. And I'll have time to go through and take care of that. And I'm getting chatted to. I'm able to have private conversations in um, Twitter, which is a good way around, which is a good workaround. So, but it's, and again, we're sitting here going through this minutia, and there's nothing being done. Um, we're not getting in any conversation as to what can be done about the abuse of children, uh, torturing children, using them in pornography, using them um, in sex crimes, prostitution. None of that. All he's doing is claiming to be a war correspondent, saying that Flynn is attempting to overthrow the United States, and yada, yada, yada. And believe me, I am no supporter of Flynn. I think his ass needs to go to jail tomorrow. He is a traitor to the United States. I don't care what anybody says. And Lynn Wood ought to be right there with him, as well as these other characters. But it's amazing um, that he put all these people down as cannibals. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I did. I turned off my settings, or turned everything off, and that cured the problem. And I think I'm still getting messages. I can go into Telegram and I can read anything that's posted up. Uh, I haven't had anything since 9:52 and 10:09, which is right around when I did that. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not really concerned about uh, whether or not I'm able to get into their channel, because it's the same baloney in there anyway. He's probably done that already. Um, I wouldn't, but I don't know what secrets he's had that Putin would care about. But more than likely, he would be over there um, doing that. But yeah, let me turn the. Yeah, people want to expose Flynn. I'm right there with him. I expose the hell out of the guy. He did a lot of damage to this country, and he's still doing a lot of damage to this country. So I'd like to see Flynn go down just as much as I'd like to see these other characters go down. You know. Okay, I'm going to, let's see. I gotta take care of something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. No, there's nothing new that I've heard about that subject. If anybody else has got some information, you're welcome to put it up. But I have not heard anything. Well, the thing of it is I believe there were calls for him to be court-martialed, and at a minimum, he would lose his military benefits. So I don't know where we're going with that. If that's ever a possibility. But they don't like him on. Interesting. Let me. I think I may have hit the wrong settings on Telegram. Alright, I gotta go into settings again. I think I turned off virtually everything from Telegram, and it's not allowing me to read any new messages. Okay, default and permission manager. Telegram, come on. Why they do these in alphabetical orders? I got 280. Wow. I gotta go through and clean some of this out. I got too many apps in here. Okay. Okay. I think this is going to straighten it out without. Okay, we do that. No storage. Camera. Deny. I've done that. Call logs. Deny. Contacts. Allow. Okay. I think I straightened this out. I'm gonna go back and see. Because there's other locations in Telegram that I look at, so I don't want to turn off the whole application. Okay, we're still. Okay, so 916 there. Alright, well. Well, whatever the maximum legal punishment Flynn, they can meek out. That's the way it needs to go. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, your phone works different than mine. I can see that right now. Because background download is off. I don't have that option. Use less data for calls. That's turned off. Um, GIFs and videos are on. I don't have that. I don't have any of these options on my phone. So I guess there's a difference between iPhone and Android. So we'll just have to let it. Well, I'll do that part later. But whew. Anyway, it's either that chat room. Yeah, they may have blocked me for all I know. Um, That'd be a trip. But I've got to. This is a very strange app. Okay. So we go back down. Spending all this time screwing around with. Ooh, shot right by it. Top. Okay, notifications allowed, permissions. Alright, it's given. That should be enough. Alright, I guess. We'll go with that. This is interesting. All my conversations are going on over in Twitter. See, it says saved messages, recent calls, devices, chat folders, notifications and sound, privacy and security, data storage, appearance, language, stickers and emoji, ask a question, Telegram FAQ, and so forth. Interesting. I mean, one contact, 14 chats, and one setting. Yeah, all right. But yeah, apparently it's slightly different from mine because I went into settings and I changed it not to record, and every time I go into Telegram, it keeps asking me the same thing over again. So I just said the hell with it. I'll just put it back where it was because it doesn't take me that long to clean it up. But yeah, I did the same thing. I found it in the reply or the settings. They may have gone. They may have gone inactive because I'm not getting anything. And the last thing from you was at 20 after 9. So I'm. So, yeah, that's where we're at. But basically, Telegram died. There's nothing coming through from the one channel that I'm monitoring. So I'm either been. Yep, I got that message. Yes, it is a tricky little app. So that, basically, these two other accounts are not on the air. So that. So that, the little dot isn't on, and there's 20 people online, but nobody's doing anything. So, oh well. So let's see. The files from the case were first disseminated to the world by William K. Murtaugh on his YouTube channel. Now, I would have to go back and listen to my entire show because I don't remember mentioning anything about Ronald Reagan eating babies or being a cannibal. Presented by the High Command of Dorkbill Productions. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it here. Why is this the only channel that makes outrageous claims? And as usual, they are never mentioned elsewhere, and nothing ever happens to these perps. Someone asked, drop the case number. Just learning today who Timothy is. Hope you learn. Grifter and pedophile. Yeah, in spite this being a preaching to the choir system here, his ratio of positive to negative posts are now this is what he put up. January 25th, interstate commerce communication under the name of Deep State Dave on Gab's social media states that he is under their control. He publishes many times in conjunction with William K. Murtaugh, Apopka, Florida, numerous threats through his channel Mert Witness 1. He posts directly to, this is what's funny because the theory is that Deep State Dave is actually Tim Holmseth or Randy using a sock account. There's no proof that Deep State Dave is an independent. And not once has anyone from the Pentagon Pedophile Task Force came out and said, why are they buying a boat? Not one question. So just for shits and giggles. Let's go over to here. Yeah, what do we got here? Okay, let me do it that way. I'll go into. Huh. I get like a little doorbell. Well, see, this is where Infiltrated by Truth has got things dead wrong. Bob Hammer uh, and John Regan are not the same person. Um, and the proof is out there. I mean, the guys, there's a autopsy, their ages don't match, the facial structure doesn't match, nothing matches. But, these people are so thoroughly brainwashed. Um, yep, sure is. Um, yeah, and this is the thing. Randy is calling Hammer a pedophile, and this is what's going to get her in trouble with. So I'm going to bring this up. This is why Task Force has me blocked on Twitter because she doesn't want me to see this stuff. I don't know what difference that would make, but this is how these people are. So let's see. Let me bring this into the room. First things first. It's kind of a rather convoluted process that I have to go through to download these images. And this is a fantasy that Timmy and Randy have been putting up for years. And one guy is dead and can't defend himself, and the other guy is suing her, for defamation. This is one of the parties that put up a. Okay. This is crap. Um, John, the man on the right is dead. And Timothy knows this. And Randy knows it. Because all you have to do is check and you will find the man's obituary. And Tim drags innocent people into his fantasy world. And now Bob Hammer, the man on the left, is going to sue Tim Holmseth. This is what the rumor is that's coming out, is that each individual who has been defamed by Randy Erickson are going to sue individually, one right after the other. She's going to wind up fighting 3 separate jury trials, not just one. She's going to have to answer for 3 of them, separate. And the cost for defending against these 3 lawsuits is going to be prohibitive. Because it's not three people suing her in a class action. It's three people, or actually six people, suing her separately. So she's going to have to contend with three separate legal cases. And so it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. Oh, good God Almighty. Yeah, Danny better watch himself down there. Yeah, those people in Mississippi can be mean. Well, there's the old saying, be careful what you wish for, and Randy's going to find out that, um, when you file a lawsuit, you best be prepared to defend yourself, especially in a countersuit. And that's basically what's going to happen here. Is that Mary? If you're talking about Preacher Dan, I think he's dumped one wife and he's looking for another one, or she dumped him. Actually, I think this time around. And he's actually either has found one or he's on the prowl. Because the last I had heard about Preacher Dan is when he parted company with his latest wife. And it did not go well for him. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll tell you what, guys. I've got a long day tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on the air tomorrow. I actually don't know what my schedule is tomorrow. Everything's starting to get busy, as I could say. So because of that, I don't know what I'm going to be doing as far as live streams. Yeah, that's what happened. This thing is basically, they must have must be gone into hiding or something, because their channel is dead. That's what it was. Because I get messages from other sources, so. At any rate, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate everybody coming in. And please like, subscribe, hit the notification, and share. I don't know, I lost track. But yeah, just definitely share. And we'll see what happens. Last comment, there are lots of secret chats in that app. Well, that was the purpose for creating that, is to have private chats. You can do that in just about everything you can think of. You can do it in Twitter, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Telegram, everywhere. So, well, you're quite welcome. I'm here for you guys the best I can do. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything Friday or not, unless they do something stupid during the week, which is 100% possibility. So until then, good night, everybody, and have a good one.